Hey guys, welcome back to another video up on my channel. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. Hopefully everyone can see me okay. I am on my second video, well, third video, because the last one that I tried doing, my camera froze up on me and I had to pull the battery out, put it back in, and thankfully the time and date and all that fun stuff saved. But I had to get rid of the last video to free up some space, so that one is trashed. It is still the same day, Thursday, December 15th. But I wanted to talk to you guys about what happened in Florida. I don't know if I did a room tour or not of the place, but it was a pretty interesting trip, to say the least. It's been almost 2 months since the trip, but I just want to talk about it. Now let me start from the beginning. When we drove down to Milwaukee to fly out of Milwaukee, we didn't have any issues flying or going down to Milwaukee. We paid for parking. We paid for valet parking, which I didn't mind paying for because I didn't want anybody to come up from Rapids and go back down to Milwaukee, because that would have been like a 7-hour time, and I didn't want anybody to deal with that, especially traffic and all that fun stuff. So we flew out of Milwaukee, like I said. Then we went to Atlanta to have a 1-hour layover, which I didn't mind. It was cheaper that way, actually. So I didn't mind sitting in Atlanta. We ended up of having something to eat at the Atlanta airport, which I didn't mind. We had Chinese, which was actually pretty dang good for airport food. And then we got another flight, flew to Tallahassee, got to our car rental place, which my car did not like, which I still need to figure out why. So I'm kind of procrastinating about that. Why my car didn't want to work at a car rental place. And my girlfriend convinced me to get a new bank with a new card and everything else. So with that being said, as soon as I get the money to open up a new bank account and everything else, I will get a new card, so when we travel I can put money in there throughout the year, specifically for that reason, so we don't have any issues with that kind of stuff. And then we went to the hotel. I was freaking out because I was afraid that we would have to sleep in the car somewhere in like a parking lot somewhere and stuff like that. So the hotel was taken care of. My card went through for the hotel, thank God. And then we spent half an hour to 45 minutes trying to find a room. How the hotel is set up is that main building, second building, third building, and the guy tried explaining it to me because my girlfriend wanted to stay in the car and I don't blame her for that. The guy explained it to me. I thought I understood it, but apparently I didn't. So we spent half an hour, 45 minutes trying to look for our room. Found the even numbered room right before us, but couldn't find ours. And how it's set up is that 100s was on one building, 200s was on another building, 300s was on another building. Like 101, 102, 103, 104, all the way up to 199 or whatever was on one building. 200 to 299 was on one building, and the 300s were on the other building. We had a 200 room, so it's like, okay, where is it? Come to find out that even rooms was on one side, odd numbered rooms were on the other side, which I ended up finding. And there was a janky elevator, which we didn't use because I didn't know if it was for us or not. So we carried our rooms up to, or we carried everything up to the room after parking the car and everything else. So that was that. And my dumb self brought my heated jacket to Florida, which was muggy, which I didn't mind. But what can you do? You live in Wisconsin, you buy jackets. And everybody was looking at me like, what? Why do you have that when you're in Florida? Where did you come from? And I was getting nasty looks like, why don't you have a suitcase? Why don't you put it in your suitcase? And everybody was like giving me that type of look. We ended up doing carry-on only because we were on a tight budget, and this was like last minute flights type of thing. So with that being said, we only did carry-ons, which saved us like $120, which I didn't mind. But we got there. My girlfriend paid for the car. I paid for the hotel. And then I tried paying for stuff here and there because I had to pay for the hotel and all that fun stuff. We still had fun though. The room wasn't that great. I don't know if I did a video on it. I haven't looked at the files on my GoPro yet. So with that being said, I don't know if I did a room tour or not. If I didn't, I'm sorry. You just have to look out for that video if I did do it or not. But the floor was grimy. The beds were somewhat decent. And I ended up finding a damn cockroach in the room, which I only saw it once, but I would guarantee that they were still there when the lights were off. But what can you do? Can't really do anything about it. We were only there for, I think, 4 days, so it's like whatever. And then on the way back, we flew out of Atlanta, dropped the car off, took the keys back, waited for the flight, went to Atlanta, waited an hour, or from Tallahassee to Atlanta, waited for about an hour, and then from Atlanta we went to Milwaukee, and then had to drive home at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Didn't get back to town until like 4. I pretty much drove from Milwaukee to Stevens Point, Wisconsin, At that point, I couldn't drive anymore because I was super tired. So my girlfriend drove the rest of the way home, which I was super thankful for. The valet service that we used charged me an extra $25 for an extra day, which was stupid. But he explained it like after a certain point, it would be considered to be another day, and it was just like, okay, whatever, I'll pay the extra for $25. Not a big deal. I'm just thankful that I had um extra money on my card so I could pay for that and all that stuff. So made it home safe and sound. Thank God we did. But that was pretty much it for the trip. I did try and record as much as I could on my GoPro before the battery took a crap on me. So I'm still waiting for GoPro to make the batteries available so I can snatch up as many batteries as I can before they go away permanently, so I can at least have a few extra batteries before I need to buy a new GoPro. Which I didn't mind buying a new GoPro, but with it being so darn expensive, I would rather wait until the newer one comes out, and then I can get the new one that came out, and problem solved. But other than that, hopefully everyone is having a pretty good day. If you're new, subscribe to my channel. If you're already subscribed, thank you for watching the videos. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to hit that bell notification so you never miss a update video like this. Make sure to leave a like and comment, and I will try and get back to your comments as soon as possible. And like always, I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, and have a good one.